Well, someone forgot to plug the camera in yesterday. However, it's 30% charged, so I'll show you what we've done so far, or what he's done so far. We put bone meal, feather meal. He amended it yesterday with compost, and this is where we had our potatoes. And now he's going to tacos. And now he's going to rake it, and then what, are you gonna sweep it up?
Well, I'm gonna throw all this stuff here on the edge, rake it up into it out of the grass. Then I'll edge it, and then I'll rake the center.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest jobs.
It's not my favorite.
No, but it's up there with cow poop moving.
Yeah, now.
So, I came through and harvested some of this kale. And today we put out a little sign for us to be able to see if we can sell some of our starts. And I got some kale bunches. I'll show you going. While he worked hard, I'll just try not to break a sweat. How about that? That works for me. Here's our little starts. Hopefully, we'll see how they do. Right? It's early in the morning. And here's our little kale bunches. I cut them up. I tried to make them as generous as I could, And if they don't sell, I'll just chop them up, put them in little Ziploc baggies, and use them for smoothies, I guess. If we don't sell kale, we'll have a lot of kale for sure. Okay, so here's the rest of my tomatoes. And I'm gonna walk you to we moved the van out of the way, so if anybody feels they want to buy something, they can come up here and do it. Look at the garden, you guys. Squash. I did find a squash bug yesterday, and I've been finding a lot of beetle bugs. No, cucumber beetles. So here's a little one. Not fancy. What do you guys think? Hopefully something will come off of there. And that's it. So like I said, I've been finding cucumber beetles, and I found a squash bug yesterday. But having said that, I have high hopes for this stuff still anyway. So this is my kabocha squash. Look at it going. And it'll get as tall, probably about 4 feet tall, if it's anything like the one I had last year. That was amazing. It's beautiful back here. All they need is a little sunshine and some water. All right, you guys, let's see what happens. We'll keep you informed. You're gonna edge that bed for me. Oh man, that is one of those things where my shoulders, when we do that, my shoulders hurt for day after. Cause I'm not used to that. Having fun there, Dad?
Loads of fun, my dear.
Oh, I'd help you, but then I'd have to break a sweat.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
See, this is what it looks like once you start shoveling.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Nice and neat.
Chewy.
Oh yeah, it's a job, but you know what? This is one of those things you want to do first thing in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's gotta be your first chore of the day. Otherwise, you're doing this in the heat of the day. It ain't no fun. Okay, I'm gonna show you something real quick before we move on. And I plug this back in one more time to make sure we got juice for the day. So, I got pest pressure here, I can tell. But they're not attacking my broccoli too much. They're attacking the Russian kale. This is going to be my kohlrabi bed. Oh my gosh, they're foaming bulbs. I'm so excited about that. I love kohlrabi. That was so good. So good. So I don't know about this bed, how it's gonna do. broccoli. I'm hoping for broccoli and kohlrabi. This is just for our consumption for sure. All right, Dad.
Yeah.
Say bye-bye for now. I'm gonna go plug this baby in.
Why are you sweating?
I ain't sweating. That's just water.
Oh.
Water from the plants. They have a lot of dew this morning.
Oh, yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, you guys, let's plant some, what is this? Contender bush beans. I got a brand new bed and I'm itching to use it. So I put in this ring. Let me see, this wheel. Which one had I put? I put this, the bean plate on this, guys, and it seemed to go too many at a time for the bean size that I have. See this guy? Okay. So I have in there actually the, I believe it's the Swiss chard and something else. It's pretty full. I'm not sure I'm gonna use all of it, but okay. So the first step, like I did last time, is we're gonna use my gritter so I can guide myself if I can find the gritter. There you go. And see if I can walk in a straight line for a change. Okay, I'll let you know what it looks like when I'm done. Well, it's not as crooked as it can be. So there's gonna be a whole bed of contender bush beans. You know what, you guys? This is a big bed. Big bed. I don't know how many rows of beans I have there. I've used you know, however they drop. I never thinned anything out. I probably should. I'm using, so my footprint right there, that's the width of the space between the rows, and I just go back over my footprints. It's not as bad. I think if I keep my eye on the end target, it's not as bad. I do have a few little beans exposed, so once I'm done here, I'll go through, stepped on it, and I'll go through the bed and make sure that all of that is buried under the ground. But you know, it doesn't have to be buried. I noticed that sometimes even if the bean is a little exposed, they don't do so bad. All right, catch you guys later. So everything is planted. I'm going to leave this edge here to put a bunch of my dahlias, okay? Because you know, let's see, you know, you gotta have some beauty on all the things. It's what I think. It makes me want to come out and work in the garden. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, see if you come through with me, following my own footprint. Where there's a couple beans exposed, I'll cover them up. I mean, this is an extra task that I have to do, but compared to me having to dig every furrow, plant every bean, you know, like that, you can't compare it. I did notice these beans were coated with something. It might be an inoculant. I don't really know. I don't remember that being in the description, but that doesn't mean it wasn't in the description. So we gotta fly away here. I'll throw them in there and cover it up. I guess I could do this with a rake or something, but I have a problem. We have a problem, Zuri. I can see a little better from a distance, but if I get close, then I need glasses, and then if I want to look, I have to take off my glasses, blah, blah, blah. Complain, because first world problems, right? Okay, I'll go ahead and finish this bed, making sure everything's buried, and give it a good soaking. And I think I need to weed back there. I think that's the vein of my existence, but there's something satisfying about pulling the weeds from the ground and saying, nope, not you. Okay, bye. You guys remember seeing that pile of leaves? Oh man, it's been substantially reduced. I just we've got a big cart full of it, and I raked it up in a neat little pile. But we're almost out of that stuff, and I'm telling you, it was a lot of it. So now my handy dandy helper,
More like slave.
my beautiful handy dandy helper, my most precious boy, is going to help me mulch the strawberries. They need to be mulched heavily so that I'm out of breath, y'all. So the weeds sorry, don't take over the bed. So we're gonna do that right now. All right, friend, let's get it done. Guess who decided to show up for work now? He took one of our boys for a job interview. And seems like he got the job, huh?
Well, I thought it was a really long interview, but turns out they was just up there shooting the S.
Yeah, which is good.
Then I found 2 kids in the van when I left, so I just brought them home with me.
There you go, playmates of my kids.
Yeah.
It's good. Keep them out of their mama's hair for a little while.
Yupper.
So, in the meantime, I've been slaving here, working super hard, while you were out there doing I don't know what, gallivanting around. Anyways, we put a whole...
Hey, what's the technical term for a she shed? The kitchen.
Shut up. So now you just need to spread it. Nothing fancy. And see what other chores we come up with. There he is, edging the main bed. Oh, it's a beautiful day. You get a little bit of cloud that covers the sun. Then the sun pops out, in and out. It's kind of nice. I'm taking a small break. I try to weed with my little, I guess it's called a stirrup hoe. But my plants over there are too close together, and I kept knocking back my lettuce, so I'm gonna have to wait and do that. And I mean, making sense? No, I'm tired. I'm gonna have to weed by hand, which is what I've been doing. I'll show you what we got in a minute. Okay, here, let me get down. Oh, Lord have mercy. Whew. I'm out of shape. I don't know how young people do it. Work all day. Hey, Dad. How you doing?
Huh?
How you doing?
Well, I don't know. I didn't get to drive around gallivanting like somebody I know.
Yeah. Anyways, look, I've been weeding this bed. The one thing is that the kale is really close together, so that's kind of been drowning some of the weeds. It was really the lettuce that was getting overwhelmed a little bit, so it's looking nice. I can see the cucumber already starting to try to climb up that fence as we trained it, so I'm happy. All right, keep going.
This is the results you get when you hire a professional weed puller. Oh, wait.
Is that what I am, a professional weed puller?
Oh, bless your soul.
It's a compromise, okay? Here's the deal. I could have put this stuff further apart, but then, and that would have made it easier to weed in between, you know, just run a hoe in between. But on the other hand, they're so close together, they're literally drowning out the weeds underneath. So there's points for all of it. I don't think nothing necessarily makes it a lot easier. It's just, you know, what you want to deal with. Yeah.
In the last 2 days, we got everything is edged now. I didn't touch this one or the other one that we just planted up front. doesn't really need it yet, but we got this weird funky grass. And I mean, man, it takes root. This stuff goes down there. But yeah, it helps a lot. Okay.
It's just. Whew, sweetie.
Okay. Yes, dear. So,
Hey.
how's your plant sale going?
Hey.
Well, honey, you can't just put a crayon thing out front the house on the day you plan to sail. Well, I think we figured this much out.
Well, I'll give you Sunday. And if nothing sells, what?
Well, what, after church? It's gonna be too damn hot.
Oh, let's just plant everything.
Yeah, we'll just plant it.
How about tomatoes, and then maybe we can. No, look it.
Looky, uh-oh, I love it. She gets sexy when she gets smart.
I'm not smart. Look it. The plan was real simple.
Yes.
Make food for us as much as we can.
Oh, we'll do this
To put
again,
away.
definitely. Maybe next time we'll put some signs up around the neighborhood or something.
Yeah.
Couple weeks in advance, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, the plan is our food.
Yes.
And I had all this extra seeds that sprouted and all the stars, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's just, I don't know, gardeners, you guys know, it's hard to even thin them out. It feels like such a waste.
We can take them to church.
Yeah.
Pass them out there by sitting there. Here, take two.
No, you can't know, because they're going to think we're trying to buy our way into heaven.
You can't buy your way into heaven.
No, sir, you can't.
Oh. Okay, anyway.
Anyways, give it a day. If you know, nothing, and then tomorrow, if not, I'll just start grabbing stuff and planting it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. I
Not
like
today.
it.
It's too hot.
Oh no, and I'm done.
Me
Weeding
too.
and clean. I'm
Hey.
tired.
You didn't edge that bed.
Which bed?
Just one.
I don't do the edging.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Good job.
That doesn't seem like something I would want to do.
Okay, let me tell you something. When we split up the gardening jobs, nasty, dirty, throw dirt in your face, edging job, you begged for it.
I did.
Yes, remember?
Because, you know, that doesn't really sound like me.
Yeah, we was gonna draw lots. Draw lots.
Draw
you know,
lots,
draw
yeah.
Lots. Yeah, we was gonna do that. Now we can see who got it. And you said, no, honey, absolutely not. I couldn't have you do that. It's a nasty job. I'll do it myself.
That doesn't sound like something I'd say. Okay, say goodnight.
Oh, good night, you guys.
Yep.
Have a nice evening.
You too.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm gonna go in the house and drink coffee.
Yeah, sounds good
All
to
right.
me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.